Wait, hold on, you gotta wait for it to record. How is it going, guys? Mega Mike here, and welcome again to Mega Mike Monday. I'm going to just be doing a short vlog this time, talking to you guys, because I really want to personify myself again. I feel like I've been kind of posting so much content and not talking to you guys enough that I'm kind of, I feel like I'm out of the room and you guys are just watching the screen. And y'all are not seeing me, and y'all need to really I want to have a one-on-one with you guys, like we used to, like the good old days, the good old Mega Mike times. This Mega Mike Monday, I would like to talk about one of the recurring themes in the Mega Mike show, which is failure. I kind of was having a really rough day. I'm not dealing with anything. Don't think like, oh my gosh, Mega Mike's in trouble, I have to save him. That was a superhero flying, not like a flasher running. Okay, but I was kind of having a real rough day today, and I really I didn't even feel like doing anything. But then I sat down, I watched some fail videos, and all of that failure, watching people fall down and get like tripped by dogs, just tree, person, all of that stuff, it made me remember one of the most important things I always talk about to all of my friends, fans, family, everyone, and that is failure is important. I want to go ahead and read you guys a quote from one of my biggest inspirations, which is Michael Jordan. And he says, "I've missed more than 9,000 shots in my career. I've lost almost 300 games. 26 times I've been trusted to take the game-winning shot and missed. I failed over and over again in my life, and that is why I succeed." And I remember during one of my panels, I believe it was at Baruno ToshiCon, one of the girls asked, "Hey, how do I get on YouTube, or what do I do, or how do I become like an actor or something, like what do I do?" And I told her, just get out there, buy yourself the whatever you can afford, the cheapest little microphone, the cheapest little webcam, and start doing it. Because it's not just like boom, wapa, insta success. For some people it is, and you know what, more power to you. But for others, and it doesn't make you any better, doesn't make you any worse, but sometimes we just have to grind, and that grind is going to be what makes it worth it. That grind is going to be what lets us look back at that path and say, wow, look how far I've gone, look how long it's been since I've started. This has been one of the craziest and best trips and craziest and best adventures of my life, and that is what we have to fight for. And there's going to be failures in that. Failure is super important. Failing doesn't make you a failure. Failing means that you have learned through that experiment. You have learned that sometimes lighting yourself on fire isn't the best way to get warm. It's a good one. Sometimes you just have to learn that mixing pickle juice and milk will not. I don't know. I don't know. There's tons of examples I could use. Yeah, these aren't personal examples. Don't ever feel bad, and don't ever feel like a failure whenever something doesn't go your way. That just means that you're getting experience. That just means that you're learning and you're moving forward. The best way to win a huge boss battle in a video game is to lose to that boss 7 times, listen to the same cutscene that you start to hate, and then finally complete it and say, wow, I did it. I earned that. And it's the same thing with YouTube. It's the same way with acting. It's the same way with life. You're gonna find out sometimes it takes 10 or 17 different failures until we can finally get it down. And you're constantly going to be changing. You're constantly going to be growing. You're going to look back at that path and look at the level 1 you and be like, wow, that is completely different than who I am now. But I'm glad, that person, you got to be happy with who you were and happy with who you are now and happy with the changes you went through. Because those little failures, those little changes, those little things we go through is what makes us who we are, and it's what makes you special and what makes you who you are. And I am happy with you, and you should be too. Well, guys, that's all I really have. I just really wanted to reiterate on that because I feel like it's important for me to share pieces of my soul, important for me to share pieces of myself, what makes Mega Mike Mega Mike, because I really just want you guys to get to know me on a personal level. I want you all to be able to see me at conventions and say, hey, you know what, I have a question about that talk you did on one of your vlogs, and can you kind of emphasize on this because it was kind of confusing. I want you to see me at cons and give me a big hug and say like, oh hey, you were right, Mega Mike, I threw the rock toward the pigeon instead of at the pigeon because I didn't want to hurt the pigeon, and the rock opened the secret entrance and I found true love. I don't know, I want to be more personal to you guys. But yes guys, I had fun. I hope that you guys had fun, and as always guys, tune in next time to the Mega Mike Show. Mwah.